But let's talk about tonight's game first. It was a big one for Chelsea. They needed a result. They won the game 2-0. They were pretty comfortable, actually, in the end. I thought Fulham were poor.
Yeah, listen, it's not been Fulham's year so far, has it? Like, they're not the Fulham that was like of old, of last year. Last year was really hard to break down a Fulham team. They went away and home and got results. This season, they haven't quite got going yet. And it might be a little bit of a concern for them that they can't be struggling, I'd say. Although listen, Chelsea won on last weekend, beat Brighton.
Yeah, they beat Brighton in the League Cup.
So but still, they've done all right to get to where they are now. Well, it wasn't weekend, it was in midweek.
It was midweek,
but they got a result and they needed that result, and that's actually kicked on for them to get onto this result. So it's good for Chelsea, but Fulham, they might be a little bit disappointed of their performance tonight.
I'd like to hear from Fulham fans because you've got some players in that team who've been there for a long time now, and I just don't know if your owners maybe need to invest and freshen it up. You've lost some big players as well. But let's go. I'll tell you what, we'll go to Dan. He's a Fulham fan. He's phoned us up early doors, so he's obviously not happy. Right, Dan?
Hello, boys. How are you doing? All right?
Yeah,
Dan,
all right, mate.
Where are you, mate? Are you walking home?
I'm just walking out the ground, mate.
You're sharp.
Straight on the blower.
What have you got to say, Geese?
If I found out a breast, that's why. I'm 23 stone, mate. It's killing me, this is.
Okay, cool. So what have you got to say, Dad?
Well, listen, the performance was awful. Jamie's spot on. We were well poor. If you can't get involved in a team, get stuck into these. They're poor. Chelsea are a poor side, and we've backed off them. Joe Pelini has committed one foul tonight. He normally commits 10 in a game. You know what I mean? Just get stuck into these. But I'm sorry, boys, but I need to say this before you get stuck into the Chelsea supporters and they're going to start giving it large ones. But Fulham are in crisis, mate. Our owners are killing this football club. I've been Fulham all my life, right? Traditional. That's what Fulham is based on. We are traditional supporters. All our families are Fulham. That ground is full up with tourists. People don't know where they're sitting. They're asking, 20 minutes into the game, I'm moving because people don't know where they're sitting. The whole stadium. Listen, I'm not going to be stupid here. We are a small club. We've got a small fan base, right? But the atmosphere in a West London SW6 derby tonight was appalling. And they are killing our football club with these ticket prices. You've documented it yourself. Man United, £150 a ticket. Mate, we're Fulham. Who the hell do they think they are? And they're killing. They are killing.
But the problem is, though, mate...
What is your tickets? What are their tickets? What does that cost?
My season ticket is £760, right?
Season ticket, yeah.
Okay, pay that. It's £35 a ticket. But if you wanted to sit in my seat tonight, £77.
Oh.
We're Fulham. This is stupid. They're killing our club. And the ground is full up with tourists, mate. Listen... We will never, ever forget.
Nice part of town, though. It's a nice part of town.
It's a lovely part of town, isn't it? West London.
You come over on holiday.
Next to Kensington.
Don't start giving me all that. This is football we're talking about.
Next to Harrods.
Don't start filling my football club up with tourists because we don't want tourists. We want supporters giving it. We want to be, like Fratton Park. It's a small football stadium, but you don't want to play at Fratton Park. This stadium that was so easy for Chelsea tonight. And I'm sick of these owners because they're in it for the money. They're going to sell us soon. They've built their new stadium, their new stand with restaurants and hotels. Get out of my club, mate.
Really though, Dan? Come on, you're in the Premier League. Yeah. You've got a new stand gone up.
Listen,
all right, you want to change the atmosphere. I get that, and you're not happy with maybe tourists or whatever. Maybe just a bit of a flat atmosphere at the moment because you're not playing well.
Hey, hold on.
But you can't
say they're bad owners.
You can't knock the renovations either, really. The renovations.
No, hold on a second. Who did we have playing up front? We just sold a 52 million
Vinicius
striker, and we had Vinicius who come on late, and we got Jimenez up front, who, bless him, he tried his hardest, but he's not the player he was after that injury.
No, but your star striker didn't want to be there, mate. What do you want him to do? He kicked up a stink, didn't turn up to training.
No, listen, awful. The owners are killing this club slowly. Silva, if he walks in the morning, I can't blame him. I cannot blame him because he's not getting what he needs out of the owners, and the fans are not getting what we need.
I was quite surprised. With seeing. Listen, I know. Look, we're saying off air. Like, I do rate Iwobi. Don't get me wrong, and he done a fantastic job to try and help Everton stay, secure a Premier League place. And he was one of the key elements of that for Everton. But I was surprised that he's playing for you guys now. Do you know what I mean? I was watching, I was thinking, oh yeah, Wobie's there. Oh my God. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's probably one of your main signings this season.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what I mean. It's a failure of ownership. He should be starting the game. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed with the starting lineup today, but it's the ownership. We've sold our best striker early as well. It wasn't like it was last minute. If we lost to Polina, we'd be 20th in the division, 100%. But we lost our main striker, our only outlet, like midway through the transfer window, and we haven't replaced him. Come on, guys. All they're worried about is this Riverside.
I was expecting you lot to build this season. And I think you're just staying afloat this season, basically. Yeah. That's the way it looks.
Watching that tonight, I think
just
you'll
stay
be
in the
happy
float.
Just stay up.
Yeah.
Gutted.
Dan,
anyway, have a good night, guys.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Dan, I really appreciate you phoning in, mate. Get home safe. Fulham fans, I want to hear from you tonight. It was a disappointing from performance, actually, and it was very flat. It was quiet. Look, I wasn't there, but from the TV goal,
it didn't look
Fulham's
great.
Always been that, hasn't it?
I used to love going Fulham, by the way. I always scored a goal over there.
Did you?
Yeah, that was one of my favourite spots. Do you know what I mean?
I've got Fulham this week.
I'll have a bit of Craven Cottage, mate.
Guaranteed. Old Trafford, though, did you?
No, I didn't. I only scored one over there. Craven Cottage, I scored a few, mate.
Did you have that as a striker? Did you just turn up at some grounds and be
I'm
notching.
I'm notching today. Like, no matter what, like, I might not score the whole season. I'm salivating at the chance to go Craven Cottage.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.